if Arsenal does not win the league this season, it will be because of Mikel Arteta. I made a video some time ago when I said that Arteta needs to cultivate this siege mentality in his players to know that the entire world is against them. Everybody is waiting for Arsenal to bottle it. And if care is not taken, he will prove people right. That tension, that pressure will get to his players. In the games I've seen Arsenal drop points recently, most recently in that game against Wolves, even in the first leg of the Wolves game, the problem has always been Arteta's game management, his approach to the game. Arteta himself is feeling the pressure, and I think that he's making decisions from a point of pressure, not actually calculation. Because how would you explain a game that you controlled for a large part, especially in the first half, and then all of a sudden you are 2-0 up, and you are suddenly capitulating against a team that is literally the worst team in the league and the second worst team in Premier League history, at least so far. I didn't analyze the game because I did not watch that game live, but looking at it in replay, it's not as if Wolves did anything that changed the game drastically. What I observed was that it was Arsenal basically starting to feel the pressure in the dying moments of the game. Of course, if you are 2-0 up and you are playing against a team away, at some point, the team will have to throw something forward, try to have a go at the game, try to get something in. That is normal. Wolves tried to do that, but it was the way Arsenal handled that pressure in the dying embers of the game. It happened in the first leg of the Wolves game as well. And we are getting into the run-in of the season. We are getting into the critical part of the title race. I don't know what will happen with the Man City Newcastle game tomorrow. If Man City eventually closes that gap to 2 points tomorrow, then it will be the peak of the pressure because we know what Man City and Guardiola can do in these last 10 matches or 11 matches of the season. So the pressure is only going to pile up. Arteta has to find a way to deal with that pressure. He must deal with the pressure. You can't capitulate in games. You can't. You can't score a goal in a game that you are controlling and then try to play conservatively, try to defend a 1-goal lead. It is always dangerous. There are ways of controlling the game without going back to defend. And until Arteta learns to incorporate that into his game, I'm afraid he's going to have some issues with this Arsenal team and this title race. But in all, I still back Arsenal to win the title. Don't get me wrong. I still 100% back Arsenal to win the title. Call me delusional. It's fine. But I am just basing it on the fact that even Man City themselves are not infallible. This is not the Man City of 2 seasons ago. They have serious issues in that Man City squad as well. And then looking at just comparing the teams that they are going to face in the last 10 matches of the season, I think Arsenal has slightly the upper hand over Man City. But again, it's just my thoughts. It's just my thoughts. I know that as far as all of you are concerned, Arsenal will bottle this league this season. But Arteta will shame you. I promise. He will shame you. Maybe come May, we will come back and have this conversation again.